There we go. Hey YouTube fam, how's it going? We got another stream for you today. We're back with more Danganronpa 2. I forgot to unmute the game. There we go. Imagine if I hadn't unmuted the game. That would have been disastrous. Yeah, we're carrying on where we left off yesterday, so let's just get on with it. Why not? Boom. Chapter 3. Gotta head to Nagito's room. Which is room something or other. Let me guess this one. Probably because it has his face on it. Hi, you dead? You can't. How's Nagito doing? Same as usual. No, actually, he might be worse than yesterday.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious? His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into critical condition sometime today. See, that's sick. But as long as I'm his nurse, I will never let Nagito die. Ever. I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Hey, Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, got it. I've been reminded how powerless I am. I left Nagito's room. Nagito's gonna die, probably, I don't know. I mean, he does really want to die that badly. Incoming signal light is blinking.
Now then.
Looks like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. Press the button underneath the blinking light and the monster instantly lit up. Looks like the camera and the monitor had no problem making the connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor.
What's up?
Hello, how is it? Can you see my handsome face? Yeah, I can see you real clear. We're good on our end too. I can totally see your broke-ass faces. Might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Hey, you the only one over there?
Nope.
No, we're all here except for Hyoko. What happened to Hyoko? He seems we all look like aberrant enemies in the eyes of that coward. She has locked herself in her room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured. Hydrate already off the bat. You love to see it. Oh man, pony stream time. Yeah, it is. I'm doing more reading. It's good. So even being cautious around the others in the motel, huh? Looks like they're also in a testy situation.
Hey.
Far better than onion time. What is onion time? I don't know. So how about you? How are you guys doing? Yeah, about that. To tell you the truth, Nagito's actually in serious danger. I already know he's seriously dangerous. No, not that. He's seriously wandering the border between life and death.
What?
What did you say?
However,
He is going to be okay, right? Nagito's going to get better.
Hey.
First Ekamaru and Nagito? That ain't funny at all. Well, for now, we really can't say. Why are you there? You really can't say? That's impossible. Nanami, why are you on that side? Because it'd be dangerous if I got close to the hospital since I don't even know what's going on there. You are really pissing me off. What, like, why does a stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about disease? These don't discriminate. A despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can even destroy this island. Onion time is when you had to cut jalapenos while eating a whole onion and balancing on top of a pyramid of 19 shallots. Don't click that. Interesting description of onion time. I don't think I could ever do onion time. Yeah, I figured. I won't click on it. Kind of is. I wonder what that leads to. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I'll be on this side. Flip. I can respond to Monami Fuyiko. Cut the connection.
Don't fuck with me.
That shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pissed me off. I don't know, I won't find out. Ah, damn it, I'm going outside to cool off. Fuyiko practically spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves and changes for the better. In before someone's dead. That's why we wait patiently, because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We wait patiently. On a side note, why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? I paced back and forth around the hospital lobby. Fuyiko entered and left the hospital many times, and time just kept passing by. Bing bong, bing bong. As long as none of them disrespect the Danganronpa, they should be fine. I have no idea what that is.
Damn it!
Feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over and now it's nighttime already. Almost time for tonight's transmission. Go back to our cottages when that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth though. Before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me.
Jeez.
Then I'm gonna have a new clue anyway. I can handle this. Don't know the legendary Funurumpa? But I do not. Leave it to you. The absolute disrespect. I can't believe I'm so. What on earth? Apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know. I am an uncultured fool who doesn't know anything. I'm sorry, Funurumpa. Funyarimpa. Whoa, Ibuki, what are you doing here? You need to be resting. Yes. To tell you the truth, I've been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, it would just trouble you if I slept all the time, so I was hoping I could help you with anything. But it's better if I am sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It'll be a big help if you got better soon.
Understood.
Yes, understood. That's kind of scary. I hope she gets better real soon. 39 streamers guessing to apologize. It was part of your plan. Do you keep a running total? That's funny. The joke from the Zero Escape. Oh, I get it. I haven't played those games. I maybe should one day. I know one of them's on Game Pass right now. I think the Nunnery games is on Game Pass right now. Mika's too focused on caring for Nagito. She hasn't even noticed I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan. Hey, Mikan. No matter how many times I talked to her, she's not responding. Nunnery Games has both 1 and 2 in it. Okay, I see. Her back is turned towards me as she focused on caring for Nagito. I peeked over Mikan's shoulder and said, Hey, Mikan, are you okay? Yeah. Same. Looks like you finally noticed. Ah, please don't surprise me. I almost got wet. Oh, of course. From what? Wet? Ah, did you come back to check on Nagito? 999's first game and Virtue's last resort, second. I see, I've been meaning to get around to it, because I tried, I played, AI Siminium Files when it was on Game Pass. And I quite like that one. I'm hoping the sequel comes to Game Pass eventually. I just want to see how he's doing, but you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better if you get a little rest? I hope I'm not mistaken. That'd be really embarrassing. Are you by any chance worried about me? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, thank you very much. I'll remember this moment until the day I die. Or Somnium Files, that's how you pronounce it. I keep pronouncing it incorrectly. Hehe, I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of Nagito. Hope she understood what I said, but she's working so hard it'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. Exactly how I felt, so I decided to just, Zero Escape is kind of seen as a sister series to Danganronpa, despite being a totally different universe. Okie doke, I see. I definitely should give it a shot at some point. I'm nearly done with Persona 5 Royal again, so once I've done that, I might move on to that game. So yeah, I felt so I decided to just shut up and go back to the lobby. Where Mr. Mosby is. No running in the lobby, chap.
Yo,
how's Nagito doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than Nagito. She looks like she's had no time to rest.
Damn it.
Nagito's probably not doing so well. What about you? Are you guys done with the transmission?
Jeez.
As I expected, we wrapped up quickly, like they had nothing new to report. They're running on deck either. No, definitely not on deck. I never watched the Sweet Life on Deck. Didn't really watch it all that much. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but there hasn't been any progress. So on both our ends, it looks like we had no results.
Jeez.
Oh well, let's look forward to tomorrow. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. That's just called depression. My worries are piled so high that one side just isn't enough. And the more I think about it, it's like I'm slowly being sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. I guess for today I should just go to sleep. It's best if I not dwell on it too much. And not just that, first thing in the morning I need to go to the hospital again. I kept telling myself that as I sighed one last time and slowly closed my eyes. But does it feel like nothing's changed at all? ... Sweet Life on Deck was basically Sweet Life for the kids are older and it's on the ship, so let's go to different locations and kids get to deal with new topics such as inferiority complexes. Deep. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time, hazily, like watercolor paint suspended in water. It's time for me to Am I on LSD? Slowly, hazily. Oh. There was a classroom from somewhere. A classroom that I've seen before, but I don't know where. I can hear voices. Somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. But was he that exceptional? The final episode is amazing. Ooh. Those are noises, and Dudley staring out the window. You kind of just staring in front of you, like with the bruh moment. Pretending not to listen, I don't want to listen, but even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. Huh? You don't know? Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get to Hope's Peak Academy, but it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. I called the teacher an ugly cow in Spanish. That sounds like fun. I wanted to run to the place I deserve to be, not here. To the place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that way was possible, so he's the same too? Obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope's Peak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents who have to write the check. Leave me alone! I just want to become someone who's confident in myself. Same. What is this anyway? Who are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I? That's a mood. What's the best part? Teacher is so proud that she actually started, something special, said she doesn't care she was insulted.
Hey!
Guess that's kind of weird. Did you know that talking about a personal failure is a good way to break the ice when meeting new people? Don't know about that, so I'm going to tell you my story of personal failure. In the wild world I live in, popularity is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately all I have is an envelope. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind, so I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this. This letter was written with special ink, only those chosen by God can see it. And when I said that, he was all, that love letter is bringing a passion. However, things started looking bad at that point. There were people around us started praising him because they thought he really could read the letter. That's when he started holding everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. And eventually he was worshipped by society. Now he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multi-millionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That was my story of personal failure. What do you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listen to me, want to buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal on it because I like you so much. God. Playing Danganronpa S, and I'm one character away from the second episode. Should I play Gundam or My Hero next? Go with Gundam style. Morning, huh? But for some reason my body's heavy. These weak arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Wait a minute. Why are you here?
I can't believe it.
How did she get in?
No, stop. You're tickling me.
Mikon, again? Hurry up and move. I can't breathe.
What is happening?
You stopped moving.
Why is she not in the hospital? What?
Now I can finally relax. Wait. Huh?
Cyanosis again. Oh, heart rate's gone limp. Please get a hold of yourself. Ugh. You regained consciousness. Oh, I'm so glad. I thought you died from suffocation. Mika, why are you here? The Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet. Now that you mention it. Well, I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fell asleep. What kind of accident is that?
But
The good news, you see, Nagito's condition has stabilized. Really? And I rushed over to let you guys know, but Hiko's room was locked, so... Oh yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Aduki. Anyway, please hurry over, Nagito can probably say... Why aren't you there? Yeah, got it. Quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikan, although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for someone like Nagito. Oh well, best not to think about it. Oh, this game is strange. I guess I'm going to his room, huh? What do you mean, why isn't she there? Well, why isn't she at the hospital? Like, she should be taking care of Nagito, but why is she in our room, like, sleeping with us? She's absolutely got this despair disease or whatever, right? There saw Nagito managed to sit up in his bed, but he's kind of standing. Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you were doing. Twin Ibukis are singing. I see, Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas! Is he supposed to be cured? It's not like he's completely cured, he was just able to recover from his critical condition. The milk can is giving special bedside service to the most sick person in the school, the protagonist. They were utilising their characteristic as twins and they've been taking turns appearing before me, which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas, that's the answer! After seeing this, it might have been better if he stayed quiet for just a little bit longer. I'm so glad and so relieved now I get to regain consciousness. Wow, I'm so glad! I feel dizzy. Somehow everything is spinning around me. Didn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Yeah, I'll do that. And even though it's the morning, good night. You can't wobble around a bit and then left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, that's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man.
All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. What if I talk to him again?
Hey.
What are you doing? Hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. What if I... what if I kept talking to him though? The one in Monokuma Mouse should be starting soon. I should wait in the lobby for the transmission. Huh? There's camera units like blinking, but that's weird. It's not transmission time yet. I'm gonna guess something and it's up. Why is blinking? You've seen some sort of transmission from the other side, right? But that's pretty early. We haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent though. If so, there's no way I can make him wait till Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reach my hand and press the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Oh no. I don't like that. Huh? Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the black curtains. It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? What was creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop and beneath it there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. Have you never seen this before? What is this? I didn't understand at all. What's going on in the music venue? And that's when it happened. The moment I saw silhouettes slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen, chills ran down my spine as someone was dragging ice on me. The person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving and began climbing the stepladder. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached over to the rope hanging from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? That moment. Huh? The screen suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. Hey! No matter what I said, there was no response to the darkness on the other end of the monitor. What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry up to the music venue. I rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made. A body's been discovered. Nope. Just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. It's this way, right? Run, Hajime! Who's trying to frickin' hang themselves? What the hell? Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. And I didn't, did I? But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. Oh no. I was too late? What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? Is there strange hot air inside the music venue? No, now's not time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everyone doing? The body discovery announcement? That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet, that's why nobody's noticed yet. I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. You didn't take the bag off? I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Hey, somebody get out of here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened. So tell me, do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
Okay, if you want to pass, you must defeat me first. What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. Worse than trouble. There's a body. Huh? Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Could it be?
Body?
Yeah!
I
Could it be?
renounce
Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is, isn't it obvious? Yes, see Nagito's condition, yes? This fiend is just has the same symptoms as him.
But still.
There's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right?
Yes.
A killing? If that's true, we need to check it out. If that is the case, I will not stop you.
this to me!
Leave this place to me and you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I'll catch up with you. That sounds like famous last words. Aki, can you go? Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right? Onwards!
Hajime!
Ah, Hajime! Mikan, why are you here? Perfect timing, please help us, Hajime! Help us?
Hey.
Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime and Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Yukiko, why are you here too?
No shit.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Ibuki! Looking for Ibuki? I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that, and Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden. Uh-huh. What Hajime was saying earlier. Everyone, let's hurry. Hurry where? To the music venue, don't ask, just follow me. Music venue? Is Ibuki gonna be there? Yes, but probably not in the way that you wanted. Oh. Did my egg hatch? It did. Chibi me! Let's go.
Damn it.
My wound hasn't completely healed yet, don't make me run too much.
Hey.
Ibuki inside here? Anyone who knows, go inside and confirm if that hang body is really Ibuki. Why didn't you take the bag off right there and then? Let's go. I clench my teeth and reach my hand towards the door. Huh? What the heck? Why's it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through it just a few minutes ago. And then why don't we try from another entrance?
Nope.
You see in the entrance to the music venue, there isn't even a window we can go through. But why is it locked? I understand it myself, but if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Well, the four of us, two of us are girls, you know.
It's got nothing to do with
Doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try.
Right.
Let's go, we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! A few he can signal, charge the door at full force. Oh, the door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yep.
Yeah, even two girls here. Alright, one more time. You can signal, we charge the door one more time. Slam. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yeah, there it is. Wait. There's another one? There's two? Oh good, double the murder. There wasn't just a hanged body, there was also another body. A suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. Oh, double murder, well, one suicide and one murder. Oh damn, I was so close to getting Ibuki up to friggin' max, like.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed,
There's two bodies.
class trial will begin.
There's two!
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Yoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw the hang body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island. Have you been here the last, like, 2 chapters?
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot!
This is just...
But now we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
But what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Hiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. Roar! The motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast. The baton lighting slowly descended. When it's sending enough for us to reach it, we'll work together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? Was Ibuki. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Damn it! It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah!
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hyoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Well, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who are at the hospital. The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. They've been killed immediately. Agito Akane, are you okay? Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No!
You talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys. That tough stuff is totally over now.
Hey!
Over? Yeah, because I got bored.
That's...
For that silly reason. Now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore.
What'd you say?
I didn't mean to skip that one. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. What the heck? That's impossible! How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the itty bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
It is the
See ya
Monokuma file.
later.
I'll be waiting the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Again?
Cannot
We have to do this again? We had no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2, we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
Strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease is nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Did you have the lie disease? Your after effects could be lies, maybe?
Leave it to me!
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighty!
Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should lead Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
I'll leave that to you. Now let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those 2's sake, we need to find the truth and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. As your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Yoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Appears her death was instant. Is this it? I already know the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Well, that's unfortunate. Strange, why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right?
So...
I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Was there a reason they had to kill 2 people? Reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so I'll definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. What is that in the frickin' floor though? Broken machine. Shattered remains of the machine are spread all over the floor. Oh, it's the freaking receiver thing. Appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Hazuchi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well?
Either they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. That's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? I leveled up! I'm level 37. If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. So I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital and so that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. Well, I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together till just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. It's alright if I continue my autopsy. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. But please spare my life at least. Why am I to not doubting me? Alright, Fuyuhiko next.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken? What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? What open, the only thing you could do is a full... Oh, it's the drumstick locking the door. I wonder if that's going to be possible. The 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know? Doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! Yep, that happened. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, the 4 of us charged into the door, but when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broken drumstick on the door in front of the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. And how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door into the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us? You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely going to find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, it might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Jackie, that was a kind of cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? Right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nom. What are you putting in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? It's chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Two! Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? The glob! Stage. I gotta talk to you again. You ate the glob. With her arms crossed and the thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Is someone dropping the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty.
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
You look closely. You're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep,
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not too far from it.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge on the floor. Poor Hyoko. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to Monokuma Fire, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Why is Hyoko's kimono like this? The kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied at the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Hibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Why are you playing Danganronpa 2? There's a lot of reading. Either it is possible whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane! Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I wanted to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko. She stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight, notices Hyoko's bulge. God damn it. I can't really reach for my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
Something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this the key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to a motel room. Key to a motel room, huh?
But...
If that key was so deep inside her kimono that would be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of her kimono so we notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along.
Hey.
Ah, also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after that throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood, that's enough to make anybody faint. Ugh, poor Ibuki. Buki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. This isn't Buki's seat. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on the Buki. If that's the case, the blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already scouted the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was a Buki because I hadn't bagged her. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means a Buki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when a Buki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Buki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Buki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Buki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Candle! There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. Who died first sounds like a comedy skit by Monokuma to mimic who's on first. Candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. Step ladder. Step ladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the step ladder that Buki used in the video I saw. Ah, isn't that a bloodstain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. The blackened is on second. Detective's on third. I see. As I recall, Buki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
I hope it isn't Chris's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? It means someone sneezed very hard. Baton lighting control panel. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Buki's hand body. Speaking of lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. It means that a Hawaiian pinch is juice. Interesting. Why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see, so you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? For those eyes, just little glass balls. Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Baton lighting? You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. Hehe, so you finally noticed. I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
there is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight. Waha! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark divas of destruction. Hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Pichu started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Haha, did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen Hamster do tricks. And my forked dark divas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. What's that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells inscribed into it. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that we're stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. AC. DC. It looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue of this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now, that should cool things down off a little. Yay! Black curtain. There's a black curtain hanging at the far edge of the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. You're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket.
So...
If it went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery. The answers came easy. The rope-a-dope. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I could tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. Despite the fact I can't read anymore, can't talk. Despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? Did you know that Gundam's last name is Tanaka? This is in reference to Tanaka's first name being Gundam. That's something I want to ask you. I'm assuming he's related to Tanaka from the first game. I can't remember his first name in the first game. I remember there being a Tanaka. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yeah, she had no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it. To my knowledge, not in the slightest. Interesting. I guess Tanaka's a common surname, that's what they said, right? We all saw that she hanged herself. You're right, yep, I got it. Yeah. This rope would be much of a clue, and it might as well search another place. Geez, as usual, I know they always have to. It's like Suzuki, apparently, is a common name in Japan. Apparently that's it. Oh, I guess I've got to look at them. The hemp bag. Like Smith in English. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why'd she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? A hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a monomi decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Missing anything? Okay. Staff only! As long as it says staff only, looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. Of course you're in here! Agito, did you come in to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
How about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over step ladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko, that probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that may use for the crime. I need to know something. What's that? You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. Which side are you on, Swindle or Wummer? If I had to choose one, I definitely choose Sortum. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope, that's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? I can't say for certain though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'll be able to give you some more useful information. Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true, I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? If it can't be helped, I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theatre. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theatre? I just sudden interest in the movie theatre. Down the shelf on the right and the mirror. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper and the edge of the wallpaper. Looks a little torn, but what does this mean? We know already. See your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back into the music venue. I'm gonna go have fun playing it. Alright, see you around, Nixley. Alright, with this we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. What game? This game. The game of life. I still need to talk to Mikani to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. How about Mikani? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. The sheep said, your game. Yeah, this isn't my game, I made it. The name of my game is twitch.tv/ScarletFlight. But it's not my fault, this music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. The heat, is that possible? If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. That's weird. Even though this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Imitation murder? Huh, you don't know, Hajime? I thought everybody already knew.
See?
The murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or a film as an outline for their killings. The game is Stomps, that is true. I am a big horse. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer, even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then it's possible that one more person might have been killed.
This too must be
It's
the
certainly
will of
conceivable
Kazan.
if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec, what are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast, so a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Did you hear anyway? Can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
We can only choose one based on the majority vote. The other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
What happens in that case? Stomps sounds fun. How's it played? Well, you become very, very big, and then you just stomp. Just boom around. What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yeah, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer could kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the invitation is...
Instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it. God, I need a drink, chat. As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. It can't be helped, I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? Come by later too, I'll go there first to wait for you, the movie fair, yeah.
you...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. Probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. And I should get going too, there are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim of Buki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Buki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I could do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. God, that was a lot of reading then. There's still probably a lot more. Gotta go to the motel next. Can the class trial start already? Can't wait till we get to the fucking third game. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone.
Damn right.
Hey, Ajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made, that's why I went to get you guys. I met with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, met up with Mikana and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body! Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? But Chiaki also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
See, so Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... Alright, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikam panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? That's unreasonable for you to doubt me. That time when that Mikana and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. True, I felt like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue, but the fact is Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What, do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true that I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. But don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I don't want to know in advance what I have to do and turn up like that.
So
You're here, right? Come on out. Oh, you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Hehehe. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Hyoko's room, right? Oh, right there. Okay, looks like it's locked, but the key was inside the kimono. Maybe I'll use this. It opened, just as I thought this key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, go inside. Oh, this looks nice. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, hey, Sonia.
Oh my.
Ah, did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just, I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Hold on, chat. Oh, there it is. I don't wanna... Oh. Found half of the hidden Monokumas. Be very, very quiet. That's the name of the achievement. Be very, very quiet. I found half of the hidden Monokumas. Go. When Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. A kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. Kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at the time, and then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiro is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave the room, her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie a sash from Mahiru, and Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie a sash on her own.
Perhaps.
Probably cannot forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
That's a point.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health. It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear a kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know who Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Something's fishy. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone could use this. I didn't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Exit the room? Yeah. To the movie theater! Those two were just staring at me, passing down judgment. The Wizard of Monami. I gotta watch the movie.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched that movie yet. I see, then you really should watch the movie first. Hey manager, customers here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me? Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Hoo-hoo-hoo, and you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You are so devoted to being Tsundere that you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! My resistance was in vain and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Here's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? Woohoo, in the end he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. Already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Ah, Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. I think I know why. Guess I should just wait till Monokuma finishes his preparations. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the cat. I think he should keep the ticket, because that way it proves that he watched the movie after the murder, so he wouldn't know the movie, so it clears him, basically. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. I would assume they're going to put some blame on him. On Hajime, because he was the first one to... He saw, like, Ibuki hanging herself, but... Yeah. Yes. The bag, I'm not going to read that again. The tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Well there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, it's just too bad, it's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid, there's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something about that reveal who the killer is. The killer boy.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one, it's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. You already have 1.1k channel points. You're like 1,000 for the way towards ending the stream. For some reason here, you know, they say that pisses me off.
Well now.
Well, no, forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theatre right away.
I can't wait!
This is exciting! Ay, ay, ay. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
As long as it's voiced.
Monokuma was born in a
Thank
remote
you.
village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise
How does that happen?
and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could
It's
go
no
back
use!
to pester
It's
Uncle
no
Old
use!
for change.
You can watch this film with me.
So he
Thanks for the raid
began
up,
his
Tim, and hi,
journey
everyone.
to see the wizard,
Hello.
Monomi, who
Watch
was
the movie
rumored
with
to
me.
grant any wish one desires. Along the way,
Ah,
he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow
Whoops,
who
caps.
was missing a brain.
Whoops.
When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Oh.
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, So he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
God.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Oh.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Somehow.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
What a movie.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
That deserves an Oscar, chat. That movie deserves an Oscar. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think that deserves a round of applause. That round of applause. Amazing movie. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head. I'm deleting this movie. Applauds and sheds tears.
So,
Oh, then let's meet again in class trial. Goodbye, bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? Thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Buki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. It would have been a complete imitation. The killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... The killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Applauds, yes. Definitely an Oscar-winning movie. To be fair, it's probably better than most of the crap that comes out nowadays. I went the wrong way, but I'm going to keep running. I'm going to get level 40. I'll talk to Kazuichi in here first. Let's do it. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yes, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines are lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with a hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. What's your favourite thing about Mikan? Lol, she's easily hateable, so you know.
Hey!
I'm not sure she's hateable per se, but she's like way too timid, I guess. In a way. Kyoko just kept slagging her off. That was kind of weird. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate side to side to swap the cameras. That's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage in the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if we bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast to it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Examine the pink camera. The surveillance camera unit on top of that reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast this.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Showed the music venue stage, there was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. Right away. Person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and... all I saw, the candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and wasn't displaying anything anymore. If the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things could still show up even in the dark, but the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on. At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her, but I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
So she climbed the stepladder on her own. Does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? No doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why should she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Yay, I'm level 40. Oh hey. What's happening in there? Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. It was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Beat me up when I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't gowns? Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably have to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally, I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. It's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. To the conference room. What's this? It's pitch black, I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? Turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Ah, bummer. Troll fail. Retro Prodigy 21, hello! No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. But what?
See?
Curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks light and is also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect! A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. There's something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. Still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing of a look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just want to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Nope! Wrong!
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Okay. It's already time. Oh, this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoka became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go! Run. I've got to run to get my step counter up. I think it was this way, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was. Monokuma Rock. And roll. Everyone who heard the announcement gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough,
Welcome!
everybody here. Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short of a few brain cells. My brain looks just fine. Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
Now then, I've got to go first.
I won't let you.
Ah, hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it, there's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead, there's no way, not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows, maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough. Let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Here we go again. Rawr. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward them. Come in. What gave him more bunker? I'll be back, chat. We'll do the class trial when we get back. I promise. But I need to go get food, and also I need to recover my voice. God damn. Yay! That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed lined up silhouettes kept getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, it's such an elaborate elevator. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Chat, the Steam sale's on currently. All the bloody sales are on. Did anyone plan to get anything in the sales? When it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly slow. So. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. Of course it got redecorated again. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty spaces. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? Well, now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy to your heart's content. What's the bet Nekomaru shows up in the middle of it? And so the curtains to the third class trial is about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Yoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. First he killed those two as Among Us. Sus. I definitely can't believe it. Hey Jack, can you get high from the smell of weed? Probably. Believe it or not, is irrelevant. Let's figure out the truth, or we won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friends' sake, for Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. So the curtain of this third-class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yay! I can stop reading. I only have one skill, right? Yeah. Look, I was close to frickin' finishing Ibuki's one, and then she got killed.
Begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
There was a guy on my bus eating weed brownies and despite my face, but I had a massive smile, got super mellow. Tried to feel angry, couldn't, now I'm giggly. Rawr! Rawr, 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 rawr,
During the class trial, you present your arguments for who the killer is, and for who done it. If you vote correctly, then the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Hi.
Well,
Hello.
Who cares about this boring explanation? Let's
Hopefully
get on
you're
with
doing
it
well.
already.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
Oh, of course he is.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Head empty, full of jelly beans.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Not sure that's how it works.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
Yeah, Mikan was there for some reason.
Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery...
Quote. That recovery should be in quotes.
I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time.
Slept with Mikan twice,
When
apparently.
I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was... a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
Can he
I
shush?
tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because that's where everyone else
Because it
is
was close to the
staying.
music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
That is true.
At least, That's what I thought. The only person who came with me was...
Swinging there from side to side, go on his tangent in me, oh Jesus Christ.
Leave because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting people at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of
When
the
first year I
hospital.
said Buki was fun to hang with.
Coincidentally,
Oh.
I ran into Fuyuhiko. So
I see.
fled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Hinting, foreshadowing.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
It was a
That's when we heard
sacrifice.
the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
Speaking of hanging bodies,
The hemp bag,
Monami.
just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank
Always
you.
there.
I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Oh my god.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you can be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you can make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
It's why he told us to hold on to the ticket, wasn't
Come
it?
on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
That's why he told us to hold on to the ticket. It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. He couldn't imitate the movie. Because he hadn't seen the movie before.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
Hajime's
I don't
alive.
think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's wrong! I'm not the killer! I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that. Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Mikan's
Isn't
face
that
though.
right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie...
He just wanted it to
could
prove his
commit murders
innocence
that imitated-
immediately.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Jesus Christ, this
Warm-up. This
freaking
isn't a game,
guy.
you know?
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the
Friggin' knife and
arguments.
fork though for
So this
friggin'
means
Teruteru.
Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Why would
A
Ibuki
murder
commit
coincidentally
suicide?
occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no
I'm
way
gonna
that's
guess
possible.
Hiyoko was killed first.
That's why the killer stalled
It's no
for time,
use!
It's no
making the
use!
music venue a closed
Thanks to the
room.
raid, Lamal. Hello.
Hmm? What do you mean, a closed room?
Hello,
The
hello,
killer
hello.
locked the venue door from the inside
It's
to
no
try and
use.
keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which
Oh no, another
means
murder? I'm devastated.
broke
There's
down
been
the
another
venue
2
door.
murders.
the
One might be a
killer's still
suicide though.
inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gonna be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
What about Nekomaru though?
There's
You never
another
know.
person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
You're not gonna defend yourself? Killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Make your argument. It's the glob.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep
Oh, I
us
missed
from
it.
getting in.
Damn it.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Use
Fools.
that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding
The
inside
turbidity of the world.
waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent goal was probably gummy.
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
But it was green.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness.
It was gum. The auto mod! No!
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, you must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
The auto mod's like, no, not allowed.
Thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck.
And yeah, the auto mod would probably still allow a frickin' racist term in the frickin' chat.
If you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
Hey, the drumstick had nothing to do with it.
That drumstick we found seemed really
Yeah.
obvious. Almost unnaturally so. It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That
Oh, the
way it's
Instagram
better
filter
to
kicked
just
in.
have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
That's why I said earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
A scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure out what that is. Oh, here we fucking go again. I still don't like this, but whatever. I'm gonna pick up the L. Oh, that was close. Oh, God. What is happening? God. Oh, wait, I need that. Shit. I know it's wallpaper. There's so much shit. God damn it. Ooh.
Got it!
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
The wallpaper!
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting, the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
How do you know that?
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
They wrap Hyoko's body in wallpaper.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
A scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, I like this one though. This is fun. Like an endless runner. Although it is kind of weird. It was hidden. Jack was surfing. The weird design for a mini game in like an investigation, like the freaking like class trial, but you know. I guess it's kind of cool. They covered the cover, right? Oh, nearly fell off it. Nearly got ratioed.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming up Millhouse.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
Oh my god, a slightly larger one.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body...
Oh yeah! I didn't even notice that.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that killer.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music.
Ta-da!
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Killer must have been...
What the fuck is Titty Tofu? That's the name of the music venue.
Hajime could have walked in on it.
I know, it's a weird name.
The trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey! Don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Really? You only just
Ibuki's
noticed?
death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason Ken imitated the two victims of that movie, I should be able to explain it now.
I see!
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
The AC, they turned it up!
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm
Oh,
saying,
she's getting
right?
sassy.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Okay.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
Being a human?
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just going to talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Blip, 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 blip. Blood on the souls!
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
No, she was rolling.
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
I step on things. They're just rather
It's
bigger.
not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Well, it's not Chris's blood.
It was a fatal slice on her neck, and she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Maybe Ibuki killed Hiyoko.
Don't
Ooh.
underestimate the power
Oh,
of
god
the
damn it.
evil eye.
Freaking Gundam Styles freaking chiming in.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
What on earth?
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Oh, good.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crimes. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about... Did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words! That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
I do, though.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Oh no.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Yep.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Oh my god.
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
Who's gonna do a Phoenix
It's
Wright?
decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
That's what happened to Sakura in the freaking last
Nagito?
game.
What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's dead, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience.
That's what I said earlier.
It's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after
No, that's true.
the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, That's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
But how could she have gotten herself out of the freaking noose?
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
Ah, there's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh? Yeah, it did happen.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
That's
Then does
true,
that
but
mean someone forced her to do it?
that is true.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something.
But what?
So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Oh?
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Just before the
I saw it at the
announcement.
hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement.
She didn't want to live another day in that hell.
And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Okay. Make your argument. Mikan's count.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
Whoa,
I was
spinning.
where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Why?
Not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's wrong!
But we have alibis.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Oh boy.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Accidentally.
Too much info.
It's not like that! She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi.
God damn it, Sonia.
Corner instead.
You should have listened to your surname.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Was it though?
Saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys.
Ooh,
so
moderate
much.
wind warning.
That's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Could have had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? Oh boy, it's an interruption. Suspend! Chat, you're all suspended.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Mon ami. The moss balls sure look tasty today. Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Oh, what's that? Now then, Mon ami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long, it'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then, I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment.
Who are you talking about? I had no clue whatsoever. That was weird. Alright, back to it. Oh.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Good lord.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
What is that?
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
You said that last time. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Something like that even exists.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Oh.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the invitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Keep bumping my desk chair.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
I want to see Nagito's private Twitter account.
Harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
There's arrows, right?
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
Oh. Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
Nah.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? That's the key to all this. I need to find that out no matter the cost. Oh, off alert. Hotel room key.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No,
Wow.
maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
True that.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious.
Yep.
Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
Oh, here we go. I knew that was happening.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
What is with these freaking like rebuttals being the weirdest, like having the weirdest triggers?
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Okay, I can't use them. Why can't I use that stick anymore? Good.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Oh, I got a certain amount of cards.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
There we go.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Goodbye.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Who is the killer? Well, we don't know that yet.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words!
Any guesses?
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly...
No, not really. Not at the moment.
Wear her kimono?
Oh, yeah.
It's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue.
Oh yeah, she went to do that.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
That's kinda...
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do it.
Jesus Christ, you're such a pervert, buddy. Hell no.
Then,
I'll get banned.
the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Oh right, yeah, it's the ultimate simp.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
There's no need for
Gundam,
threats.
please stop! For his sake.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the
Yeah.
venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
Oh no!
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's
The
the least
CE
imitated
looking
thing
like so who's
caused
the
by
killer
murder.
to stop Gundam Kazuichi. Okay.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Because it's planned from the beginning, I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
You did tell him to shove forever.
Am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Again, I'd love to see his private Twitter account.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yeah,
So
we
if she
already...
faked her death, and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene.
Also, Buki's exit
There'd be bloody
drumsticks.
footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Buki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. It's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. And why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... stepladder? But there was blood on the side, though.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean.
Well, no.
No footprints or bloodstains at all.
There's still blood on the side of it.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You are obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought the suicide topic out all this time. Nagito Kameda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that.
Oh, maybe someone else climbed it.
I see. So there was some kind
That was
of
the bag.
trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who could clear that up, and the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who could do it! Hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should better figure out what's strange. There's no blood on the stepladder.
Here! That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Ooh.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Ooh.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Oh my god!
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki.
Oh!
Giving you incredible
The
deduction
frickin'
skills.
curtain!
Is it okay to say that?
That ladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Jackie said that the step ladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime, is that thing the place where the killer did something? Oh god, this fucking thing again. Why does it have to be one of these, though? Really? There we go. Oh god damn it. Really? There we go, fucking Christ. Oh god, so many letters. Oh god, ooh god, ooh. No! Damn it. I needed that end. Sure. Nope. Oh god, no! It's going horribly wrong. Getting hard, yeah, just a tad. Oh god damn it. Meant the game. I meant the game too. Oh god. Oh damn it. Fuck. Sure. Ooh god, this is gonna be close. Got it.
I got it.
Fuck. I hate that.
Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
It's in the conference room with the blackout
It's filmed
curtain.
somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? This is more fun. I like this. Oh wow, that's free now. The camera! Oh shit. Heard you were trying to complete Ibuki's 3 times? Yeah, I didn't do it. I think I had one more left, and yeah, now she's dead. The music venue. I'm assuming there's a mode. Yeah, I'm assuming there's a mode like in the first game where you can like seal those. God. Nah, I'm good. Like the school mode in frickin' the first game, I would assume there's something similar like that in this game. They took it with them.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming up Millhouse.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually...
So it's in the hospital, it's in the conference room, so...
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
And it was smashed, wasn't it?
Yes. At least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
It was in the hospital.
When Yoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Ooh.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier.
Bonk indeed.
He did discover the body.
I'm literal thinking emoji right now.
Focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Then the killer did to the remaining monitor was smushed it.
I see. The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, Killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. It would also be in the hospital. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Oh, not again! God damn it. At least the first letter I need is the first one that came up. Oh, you actually give me a gimme this time? Give me a C. That's not a C. Oh, there's the C. Oh, damn it. Oh, wow. I need a lot of O's. Oh, it actually give me 2 O's, thanks. I need an M. Thank you.
I got it.
The curtains, chap. It was the curtains.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
In the conference room looked like the music venue killer went ahead and did some work. I want to make clear what that work was. It was the goddamn curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
I got achievement.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it.
I didn't actually look at what that achievement was. I guess it has something to do with the white noise I shot.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident,
Oh yeah, they changed it.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
Yeah.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Also wooden.
the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Whoa, this is so elaborate. Oh my god.
Floors, matching curtains.
You really think one of these people would be that smart?
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else killer did to make the music venue look like a conference room. It's gotta be that.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
It's true.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue were so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
Deception.
The candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that
No, it's in the
evidence conference room
hospital.
was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
So the murder was like
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room,
They moved the body very quick, didn't they?
was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
It was the killer.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The
So
killer put on a hospital
it
gown,
could only be
wore a
one.
bag on their head,
I mean, it could be
and
two, I
pretended to be
guess.
the victim.
But I don't think it's one in particular.
By that time,
Could be
the
three,
real
but
Ibuki must have already been
can't be a Kane because they're assets, honestly.
It must have been earlier. Probably around
It had to be a... Oh... It can't be
They took Ibuki
Nagito.
from the music venue to the hospital to kill her. There's no way it happened
Ooh.
during the day.
That's what happened, and no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. The one who set up a trap for
But
me
why
was...
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
This is gonna be surprising. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. There's only one person it can be, chat.
You're the only one! Mika, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mukon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Didn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? And you insist I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lock.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Yes.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
It's always the quiet ones, chat.
Impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows you can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
It's all an act.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
No me.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
Not impossible.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me?
Oh, stop with the waterworks.
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along.
What the hell?
From the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Yeah, we get
Don't say such controversial statements.
it. Hot topic.
You know, Nagito.
Well,
Hot
it's
take.
nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
There's 2 ropes.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope, and keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Oh.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It was used before.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was
The rope-a-dope.
used like this.
Oh.
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck.
Yep.
Both ends at full strength and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Poor Ibuki.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
This rope won't be much of a clue. I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
Nagito,
Just
what the
like
fuck?
This case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Oh boy. Make your argument. Chat, what was it?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Good.
That must be it.
We fell for a lie.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died for hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You just trust her because she's
told
the
us the wrong
nurse.
cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
So why are we giving you the job of the autopsies?
It's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
That's a bit of a bold claim,
I'm not
though.
taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
Wah wah.
That's a little...
Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Whoa.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Really, Nagito's right on
I
it.
can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, the only thing I can do is back off. I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
Stop trying to resort to violence.
I'm really not the killer.
But you are, though.
There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Of course.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
It's like hope overcoming despair.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh!
Ah, so in the end...
Her personality's just changed.
Please, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't
She snapped. She snapped.
you'd forgive yourself right away? What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Jackie.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. Yeah, it's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why
Ooh.
does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer.
To be fair, Hiyoko always insulting her would probably make her snap.
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is to you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
The video, because we're the only one watching. Could it be, was this Chiaki's goal all along? He's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Oh no, I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Make your argument. Yeah, believe it or not, none of these are going to be useful.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she wore?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is going to do it if I don't?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Okay.
who could have filmed that video.
Oh, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she wore?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
I like how you know that though,
Really
Chihiko.
your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim
no.
candlelight?
The frickin' white noise!
Make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close
I'm gonna
attention
fast
and
forward a
listen.
little bit.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Steve, is the hemp bag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Oh, I missed it again!
Candlelight?
God, I'm so bad.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body, so please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I keep missing it. You know.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Steve, is the hemp bag on her? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your...
You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
There we go.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Jesus. Could be 3-4 attempts.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Ooh.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Oh no.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Huh?
Chat, huh?
wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
He sounds like freaking Fluttershy. Impossible?
You know that handbag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag
It's a limited item for only one person, though.
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible, don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third PTA. Probably going to be my last job during the class trial. Please humor me while I take your ears one last time. It's time for the PTA. The reload and ammo features will be added. You're no longer be able to make do with just the A button. Below the temper marker, in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. At this point, I only need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the A button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the A button to reload. Just like locking on, press the X button at the time of the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the A button. Mash the tempo marker either by pressing the X button. The number of bullets refreshes based on how well you get the tempo. If you get the time wrong and you press the X button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If you did forget your gentle level set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point, what you and I both yearn for. True despair!
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Oh.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously
No.
forgive me, right?
I'm gonna kill you. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Oh boy.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Oh.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Oh god, this is getting so bad.
I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at this.
This is the end.
That could have gone better.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize.
So that was
Which means it's
two.
not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems your desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Well. Oh dear. Rip piece in the baton lighting. There. Could have ripped off the music venues paper. 2-step ladders are different somehow. Broke the handbag. No, no, bag. Bam! Breaking the drumstick in half. Wait. Oh. Lost stock. There's not a lot here. Okay, all the way over here. And last one is that one. There we go.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Everything that happened, Shep.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Oh my god.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. That was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music video and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music video from outside. And as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music video and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. I'm dumb.
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference.
The chat, it's always the quiet ones.
After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene.
Snap.
In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room.
Clatter,
They brought
clatter.
drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance.
It's so elaborate, I love it.
However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open.
Act 3.
With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Except it didn't.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Who would have thought, chap? Then again, you always say it's the quiet ones.
Whoa, now she's laughing?
Of course.
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh.
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Oh, for God's sake, we're getting interrupted again. Oh. It's not going to be a perfect run, but whatever. Jesus Christ, some of those points values are not great, are they? I got a B! At least I got 101 coins. At least I had to get A in every one of them, I guess.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice, or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
She gonna die. At least there's no more like revealing shots that will probably get me banned. That's something at least, I guess. Right. Right.
Well now.
Now then, though, it may be obvious at this point. You got it right once again, that's like 3 in a row! That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki. I'm back to reading again, chat. Rawr, 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 rawr. So yeah, chat, I wasn't talking that much during the trial because I figured you guys wanted to listen to it. And also the fact I wanted to rest my voice. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I didn't talk much during the trial thing, that was why. I figured I probably should let people, you know, listen to the cutscenes during these, like, serious moments and stuff, so, yeah. You gotta be shitting me! Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey, hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it too. Probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say? That's what I was thinking, actually. I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Did that mean she was... Hajime, has something crossed your mind? She was trying to kill you! She was trying to kill you! My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki Nakane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name. Despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Like that.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's a lot of laughing. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope. There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? Haha, that's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
What?
Huh?
Who are you talking about? If any day we're still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one.
Oh god.
That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I
Who was
loved
that?
them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
Ooh.
This is my reciprocation.
Who was that? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
Love.
what love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity, I feel sorry for you. Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die, that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you're talking about? It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. Haha, what a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But
If this means she remembers something and ended up like this,
such despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? But don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me.
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? It's gone crazy. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered. There's no way I could believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Ooh. Future Foundation. Yeah. That's right, that symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey.
So what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. Put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. Part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh? I knew it! Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us? Ah, of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding amongst you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Ah, hell no! We'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even knew about that? I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything. Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? Past. Past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. Haha, you guys consider that thing a friend. That doesn't make me happy at all, it just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
Hey.
So it was true all along, our memories were taken away?
Damn it.
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I've prepared a special punishment for the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
So, her BF is already dead.
It's punishment time!
I wonder who that is. Alright, let's see how this goes down. Oh. Bye-bye ouchies. Is she gonna get, like, injected a whole bunch of things? She literally got fired into outer space. What? What was that? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikan Tsumiki, and she's been executed. Well, she's got sent into space. She apparently committed a crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who is that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that self a symptom of the despair disease? Doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering. Then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's just take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That isn't possible! I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we could just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all! But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami. Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. Drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans! Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say? You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Head over to the first island's beach, an old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
It is! It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it! I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope. I'm happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I'm still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy. If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't suit you at all. I will crush you into dust! Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Kane.
Alright!
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until I was finished talking? What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way.
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around till I finish talking. If something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. You! What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Oh no. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island. Alright, let's haul ass. You know, I might as well completely exhausted. Strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. Where in the world's Nekomaru? Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself. We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. Raised our voices, we looked around the area, we raised our voices again. We looked around the area again, and so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But,
Hey!
what the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice! High hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on?
Oh.
Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
He's in a different body, isn't he?
Haven't you
He's in a different
noticed
body.
it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing.
He's... He's a freaking robot, man. Wow. Robo Nekamaru. Freaking Disney Corporation's planning to blow us up. 9 days left. Jesus Christ, we skipped 6 days, huh? I guess that makes sense, actually, now I think about it. Chapter 3 done, chat. Nice. I mean, Ken Nakamura can be considered surviving even though he's like Robo. Is it medicine or social skill? I got a nurse's apron. Okay. At the fall. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right, a common ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Jeez.
Jeez, you guys are a strange lot. You all have such big, wide eyes. Oh, perhaps you'll fall in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. Huh? What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Hey man, don't go scare Miss Sonia with that strange-ass mask. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off! Ow, 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 ow! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey!
Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap! It's not just for show!
Pure electricity!
Not just for show, it's pure electricity! I've been reborn as pure electricity. Seriously, Nekomaru, that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that and it's still my fault, right? Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're going to end up getting more grey hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time. But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right, I resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body? Better just be alive. Huh? Better just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
It doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing!
You're amazing! Nekomaru is brimming with hope. Better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how he makes sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie, this is reality. Can some of this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? Oh, what? Ah, why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey!
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death, but they don't call me the psychopop magician for nothing.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness.
Such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey.
Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to the other stuff, like your self-awareness and... Fool, how many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru need I. Is he gonna power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in a place where you can pass on that talent. And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing? Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy. Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that.
What?
Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're going to... You attempted to defy me yet again. You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
Jeez, this time you'll definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka. And he got in the way again. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
He just took it like a champ.
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
This is...
Hey.
Are you fucking serious? You took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch. Awesome, he's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No, thank you!
If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way...
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay? Of course, it's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead. Don't say such foolish things, that will never happen. Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along.
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
Impossible. It's going to be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that's the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru. Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster, I'm just a robot now, you know. I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. And as I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept this island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. All around me are familiar faces. The ultimate robot's dream of clockwork. I like that title. The next morning we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. Man, the food today was awesome as usual. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. Impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Hey.
Anyway, what are you gonna do, Mekamaru? Mekamaru? You used to him already? What am I gonna do? For food, do you need like oil?
Hey.
Regular, premium?
Well...
Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something. I could totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
All right.
Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know. No means no! What, so you're here too?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. Oh, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person we can't call her beloved? I can't help thinking about that and it won't get out of my head.
What?
Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it. So this is the end. This is really... Now I can go to my beloved and be forgiven. I can finally see my beloved. Please forgive me as my hopes have finally seen me die with me. It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world. And there's nothing to worry about. More importantly, we should be thinking about the future Foundation, our enemy. If that fearsome organization known also as World Ender is truly responsible for our imprisonment, then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. Future Foundation. The word future. Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However...
Oh, the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this? They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, it took away several years worth of memories of our lives at Hootespeak Academy, for reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation, World Ender, ha! There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic. You'll want to talk. So, what we should be most concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us.
Hey.
Dun 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 dun. I wonder who it is. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare us.
I won't be fooled.
I get it as obviously the most suspicious though. Even a childish organization blabbering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me. They may want a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
Do you think so?
That's the reason why you're not the traitor. I don't understand your theory at all.
Huh?
Then who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
I nominate Hajime. Huh?
Wow.
Well, isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey.
Hold on, chat. Not just that, the other one here still doesn't know what the ultimate talent you possess. We're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates. Hajime should be doubted right away. Then Hajime's the traitor? Of course not, what are you even saying? When you raise your voice like that, we might be even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Stop fighting. Do you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, I'll handle this, just leave this matter to me. What do you mean? To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present to you my new function that I discovered last night. New function? So tell me, is it flight? Can you fly? No. It's not a conventional function like that, it's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go! Whoa! Behold! Nekomaru is crying. Hardly, I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola, and my left eye dispenses Rooibos tea. I can't pronounce that.
Are you kidding?
What are you, a soda fountain? No, we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do. What the hell was Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
That guy is definitely falling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. But don't be depressed, you'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it. Don't go butting our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone. You showing up this time means, did you come to tell us that you defeated another Mono Beast? Ta-da! You're correct. Once again, you can visit a new island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone. I ain't going, what a drag. Eh? Here we go, New Island. It's not like we're going to find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
Rather, it feels like the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So it might be best if we do not go. Eh?
I renounce you.
I don't know what you're playing, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it. That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Ah, jeez, how annoying. Stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis. What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something. Oh.
I tell you to stay back.
What the hell? Delicious.
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
Well now.
There, now I've mopped up the annoying one.
Special
Okay,
cleaning
since you guys are feeling down in the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your nose will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice.
Oh, you took the bait? I guess it's true. If you want to get us shown out of their room, you carrots work the best. Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do, just don't spray it on me. I prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island. Such as clues about the Future Foundation. Huh? Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
News.
And also your student profiles from your time at Hope Speak Academy. Huh?
So,
Do your best to explore. Take care.
Hey, hey.
What should we do?
You know,
The
right?
only option is to go, obviously. We might have to go home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. Tell us you to clear any suspicions, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Ah, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what that is. The reason the Hope Speak Academy chose me, talent I possess, these things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. Teens, you've all prepared yourselves for the worst. That means we're gonna go, right? If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. There's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step. I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. Hooray. Chat, we're gonna wrap it up there. But we'll carry on with this on Friday. That's it, Friday. Very good stuff. More investigations, more murders, and shit like that. Very good. And hopefully I'll frickin', you know, have my voice calm down by then. We'll see. But yeah, more of this on Friday, Minecraft on Saturday. Yeah, should be very good. Also, chat, on next Tuesday, we probably won't be playing Danganronpa. Because we're gonna check out that new Need for Speed game, chat. Unbound. Because of the 10-hour EA Play trial thing I got, I can play it. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna check it out and see if it's any good or not. Because why not, right? That is if the trial's available before I stream. It should be, but, you know, it might not be. We shall see. But yeah, should be very good. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Hope the rest of your Wednesdays go well. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Boop.